YouTube! How you guys doing? It's time for Good World. It's time to meet, I guess, a mommy of NIKKE, someone we've never met before, Snow Crane. I don't have her. I did 2 temples. We did not get her, but I did get a Libby out of those two temples. We'll see if I do another extra temple after the story, though. Yeah. Hello. We're in the... You are not in the basement. Mommy. All right, let's see. I do love her design because when I first saw her, I was like, oh my god, you are not giving me such a beautiful, beautiful designed NIKKE. It's unfortunate about her kit though, but still. Right before anniversary is crazy. But I guess blessing in disguise. But we'll see how I feel after the story. All right, let's jump in. You guys did see me on stream as well that I did skip the stuff because I was going to lose it on stuff. So we're going to go into the records today. God, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Yeah, right before Annie and Bad Kid. Let me do this. For records, I don't need tickets, right? I can just do this. Yeah, I don't need tickets for records, actually.
Looks like I choose next.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
All right. Records. Let's go. Okay, records are free. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Time to head out. The song is really good, yeah. I'll say it's a big happy birthday and huge thank you to Momo. Yes, the gift she gave to all of us when she brought you into this world is the greatest thing I can tell her. May her smile be ever reflected to all those who... Oh, Requiem, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'll make sure to tell her that. Thank you so much. You guys are the sweetest. What the heck? Thank you. All right, let's go. Announcer. We're bringing you breaking news of a historic event unlike anything in the Ark's history. The Counters have successfully reclaimed part of the surface, something Ark citizens have dreamed of for years. Oh. Since the Ark was founded, has any commander ever achieved something like this? Okay, so I see where we're going. Okay. You deserve all the love. Thank you, guys. And on your screen now is Reclamation Site 01, a forward base established by the central government. Oh my, there's Snow Crane. So she's seen this. We did good, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this takes place after Reclamation Site. All right. Oh my. Oh, she's so pretty. They actually reclaimed part of the surface. That's wonderful. Truly wonderful. Goodness. Which sweet child did something so amazing? Oh, she really is, Mother. She's calling us a sweet child. Okay. The central government has officially designated the newly reclaimed surface area as Reclamation Site 01 and has highly commended the commander responsible for the operation. The TV screen shows the Counters and their commander. There we are, guys! We're on TV! We're on TV! With Yesenia's name and face displayed for all to see. We famous! Mom, I'm on TV! That's us! The Counters and... Yesenia. That name sounds familiar. The woman stares intently at the TV screen. Just as I thought. I can tell just by looking at you. What can you tell? My, you've grown up so well. What? What you mean you've grown up so well? You know me? To think you've come this far. How wonderful. If that child has grown this much, then quite a lot of time must have passed. Time. Yeah, time. Her eyes fall on the stack of old documents at the center of the desk. I see. So it's finally time. I didn't realize so much time has passed. We got history with her from the looks of it. Okay. It looks like I finally get to go outside again. It's been a while. You've not gone outside at all whatsoever. That explains as to why we've never seen her. Okay. I wonder how much the Ark has changed over that time. I'm really looking forward to it. I am intrigued. Girl hasn't touched grass at all whatsoever, which explains as to why we have never seen her before. But she knows us. For the fact that it was a very interesting opening saying that like, oh, my, you have grown. I'm like, hello? So we have a history. All right, White Crane A, play. Let's see. She knows you from the looks of it, she does, yeah. One day, I'm told there's an issue with my mission report. So I spend the entire night revising it, and by the time I finally step outside, it's morning. Man, I need to lie down. I flop onto the bench right in front of me. Even if I head back now, someone will just come look for me anyway. Might as well stay here a little longer. He knows. He knows he can never catch a break. I look up at the sky. Sunlight pours down from the dome of eternity, soft and warm. Nice weather. Maybe I'll take a quick nap. I close my eyes. My, falling asleep out here? The sun's nice, but there's still a breeze. You'll catch a cold at this rate. Oh. Who's that? All right, let's have you stand up for a moment, okay? She really is mother, god damn. So sleepy. Hey now, you shouldn't go falling asleep in a place like this. You might get hurt. Save that for when you're home, okay? There we go. Open those eyes nice and wide. And let's have a good stretch. It's too bright. God damn. Oh my god. It's too bright. I wince and shut my eyes again. Is it too bright for you? For a second, it feels like the light above me disappears. Is she like hovering over? Nice and shady. Do you like it? What should I do with you? You look exhausted. But you'll catch a cold if I leave you like this. Something soft brushes over my eyes, like a cloth. Well, it can't be helped. I'll go get you a blanket, so just wait here for a little while, okay? It's fine. I hear someone walking away. Damn, she really is mother. Y'all weren't joking. I'm scared now. Oh. I'm a little afraid. In a good way. I hear someone walking away. I want to see who it is, but the drowsiness hits me hard and I drift off. How long has it been? I don't know, but I just want to sleep a little longer. But it's cold, she did say. Even so, I just want to sleep a little longer. Why are you afraid? Because I'm gonna want her more. That's why. I can't be doing this. Little girl. Ah! Oh, great. A siren-like wail jolts me awake. What the? I sit up and something falls from my head. Looking down, I see a white handkerchief with a crane embroidered on it. A handkerchief. I'm not going! I'm not going! Oh, dear Lord. Oh, no! Oh, dear Lord. I turn toward the sound to find a crowd gathered around someone. I'm not going. I don't wanna. But please calm down, okay? Miranda? Oh, dear Lord. Okay. What could go wrong? Yeah, 2 lost children. I'm not going. I don't want to go. I don't wanna. But please calm down. If you keep crying like that, you'll make yourself sick. No. My friend's gone! I can't go without him. I don't want to go! Your friend's missing too? What do we do? Then we've got to find your friend too. Poor girl is panicking here. Miranda? Oh my god. She was weirded out by the grown man sleeping on a park bench in the middle of the day. Plaid, thank you so much for the stream. Let's go! Hi, Miranda. Commander! What's going on? I found a lost child and was supposed to escort her to her parents at the station, but she says she can't leave because her friend is missing. She's been crying nonstop and I'm worried she might get dehydrated. Honey. I mean, I know where she's coming from, but okay. And I'm not sure how to find her friend here, so I'm a bit stuck. I see. Fair worry to have, yeah. It's okay if you can't find him. Miss Snow said she'd find my friend, Miss Snow said. Okay, so she's helping. Miss Snow? Yeah. Miss Snow promised she'd find my friend. So I have to wait here. That's why she doesn't want to go. Is that so? You don't even know where my friend is. I'm sorry. But when's Miss Snow getting here? I don't know. Oh, I see. How long has it been since she went to look for your friend? I don't know. I ate all my ice cream and waited, but she didn't come. I mean, she might have just forgotten. No! She said you're supposed to keep your promises, and she said she'd keep hers. Hold on. Don't tell me Miss Snow got lost too. You really think so? There've been loads of lost kids lately. Yeah. Then what do we do? If Miss Snow got lost too, did I get her in trouble? I'll go look for her right away. Commander, please look after this little girl. Miranda, calm down. I'll go look for her, Miranda. Stay here and watch the girl. You're gonna go look for her, Commander? Maybe I should... Shouldn't you let Polly know you're running late first? That's right! Polly told me to call her if anything happened. Yeah, there you go. I almost forgot. Yup. Alright, I'll be right back. So, be a good girl and listen to the nice officer, okay? Are you going to look for Miss Snow? Yeah, I am. I'll go find Miss White and come right back. Miss White, okay. So, promise me you'll stay with the officer and not cry, okay? Okay, I promise. Alright, I'll go look for her. Oh my, is there someone else we need to find? Yeah, you, ma'am! Hello, madam! I'm gonna say this, what has me weak is the thigh highs with the thigh squish. Commander thought we were talking about Snow White. It's not Snow White, it's Snow Crane. That's why he's like, I'll find Miss White. No, Commander, it ain't her. It's not who you think. The perfect squish, yeah. I turn around and there she is, a woman in white with hair to match. Then I'll go take care of it right away. Could you tell me what they look like? Are you Miss Snow by any chance? Miss Snow! Ah, so that's what you've been calling me, sweetie. That's right. I'm Snow Crane, the Miss Snow this little one mentioned. She's very much mother, wow. Oh, okay. Wow. I think Snow White and Snow Crane would get along well. I don't just mean the names. I'm sorry. You've been waiting a while, haven't you? So, ta-da! Snow Crane holds out a brown teddy bear with a pink ribbon to the little girl. I brought a cuddly little friend with me.
Teddy!
It was a teddy bear. She takes the teddy bear cradlingly in her arms. Wait, don't tell me your friend is a teddy bear?
Yep.
So it's a stuffed toy.
But you said your friend... Teddy's my friend.
I see. Good thing we didn't report her missing. That would have been a mess. Now then, who else do we still need to find? No one, because it was you.
We were just about to go look for you, Miss Snow.
Oh my, really? Yeah, we were starting to think you got lost or something. I see. I'm sorry, dear. It's been a while since I've been up in the Ark, so I got a little lost along the way. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. It's been a while?
Well, then, since it looks like your friend's been found safe and sound, we'll be heading off now. Thank you for your cooperation, Commander.
Anytime. I'll leave the rest to you, Miranda.
Bye-bye, Miss Snow. Bye-bye, mister.
You take care now, little one. She is so mother. Oh, fuck me. Oh, dear Lord. This is no good. No bueno. No. No, no, no. Miranda and the little girl leave together. Oh my. I didn't think it would take me this long to find her toy. Thank you for your comforting the little one. I'm not great with kids, so thanks for stepping in. You're really good with them. I like children. They're so pure. And I like kind people like you too. The kind who help others out of genuine kindness. I wouldn't go as far as calling myself a good person. Now then. Snow Crane stares straight at me. Uh-oh. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm glad you're awake now. I was going to bring you a blanket, but it's been a while since I've been up here. The Ark's changed quite a bit, hasn't it? I ran into a little trouble and couldn't get one. I'm sorry, you must have been cold. Wait, is this yours? I hold up the handkerchief with a crane embroidered on it. Oh my, it is! Thank you for bringing it back to me. That was very kind of you, friend. I could never throw this away. Thanks for covering me earlier. The sun was really bright. Oh, it's nothing, really. Snow Crane reaches out and takes the handkerchief. You probably heard earlier, but I'm Snow Crane. And your name's Yesenia, right? You know me? Oh, absolutely. I see you on TV all the time. The hero who reclaimed part of the surface. Reclamation Site 01, isn't that right? Oh, so that's what was on TV. Of course. It's only natural people would want to praise you. You did something everyone's dreamt of for so long, and no one else ever managed it. So, when you think about it... Snow Crane just stares intently at me. What's wrong? It might be a little tricky otherwise. So, could you lower your head just a bit for me? Yes, ma'am. Lower my head? Yes, just a tiny bit will do. I do as Snow Crane says and lower my head. I need the picture. Is she... Oh. Oh. That's it. Good. Snow Crane lifts a hand and starts gently patting my head. We're getting head pats! Fuck me! No! She's giving us head pats! I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. God damn it! my god! I need water. Mm-mm. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Why did you have to make such a beautiful design to NIKKE? So gorgeous. Make her mother right before half anniversary. It's unfortunate about the kid, but fuck the kid at this point, but shit. Oh my god. Snow Crane lifts a hand and starts gently patting my head. Reclaiming even part of the surface is such an incredible thing. And you did something so kind that no one else could. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. Oh my god! Stop! I cannot, man. Yeah, no, she's mother. Fuck. And I gotta say this, it's a rare occurrence for someone to even tell that to Commander, say it to Commander. The fact that they're saying you did well, I'm proud of you. What the fuck? Cat voices, true! What is it with cat voicing all the mothers, man? Majority of the mothers, I should say. Fucking hell, man. He does deserve it, he does. He does. Oh my god. God damn it. Okay. I'm so proud of you. You did really, really well. That's enough praise for now. Oh, okay. Snow Crane lets her hand fall. Thank you for humoring me and lowering your head. I've been wanting to do this ever since I saw you on the news, and now I finally get to. Right. Oh my. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That must have taken you by surprise. I didn't make you uncomfortable, did I? No, not really. It just made me feel like a kid again. I'm sorry. I was just so surprised to see how much you've grown. It made me so proud. Can you tell me what you're talking about, that you've seen me grown? Can we get the lore? I couldn't help but pat your head. It's a little embarrassing is all. I'm a grown man after all. And? Wait, thank you. I was about to be like, bro, you better connect this. Thank you. Wait. Something about that didn't sound right. It did not. No. No need to be embarrassed. Even grown-ups deserve lots of praise when they've done a good job. This is true. Hang on. What did you just say? I just meant even grown-ups deserve a little praise too. Didn't that come out... did that come out strange? That's not quite it. Oh dear, now's not the time for that. You know what I'm talking about. Do you know what time it is? I pull out my phone and check the time. It's 11:20 a.m. Oh dear, I might be late if I don't hurry. I should get going now. It was really lovely meeting you today, friend. Okay. Snow Crane rushes toward the park entrance, then halts abruptly and looks around for a while. She's lost, ain't she? And now she's heading this way again. God damn it! My girl don't know grass, that's why. Excuse me, friend. I'm really sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know where the train station is? I can't seem to find a map anywhere. Huh? A map? No sense of direction? I can't really fault her for not having a sense of direction because she's never been out. Keep in mind, she says in the beginning she's never gone out. She doesn't know this area at all whatsoever. Yeah, it wouldn't be a sense of direction here. This is all new to her, yeah. Huh? A map? She hasn't been up here for a year, yeah, for years now. I guess people don't really use maps anymore these days. You all know your way around so well. That's so clever of you.
Why don't you just check the map on your phone, Commander? She's not gonna have that. She has a tablet, but I feel like that's not for that. Oh, phones have maps now? Snow Cream fishes her phone out for her pocket. She's gonna have a flip phone or some shit, isn't she? On something this tiny? How does that even work? I'll take you there. Yeah.
She had a flip phone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not only is she gorgeous, beautiful, caring mother, she's also a little boomerish. Got it. Okay. To be fair, can't really fault her on the boomer aspect because she has not been to the Ark in years. So she doesn't know anything about this. Okay. Alright, play. We could transplant brains and cyberbite before phone apps. To be fair, she has an older phone though, is the issue. Yeah, Commander just had to see her phone and was like, I see what the problem is. Yep.
Oh my. So this is the station? If I'd come by myself, I might have wandered around forever. Goodness, the roads have gotten so complicated, haven't they? You're very good at finding your way, aren't you? How impressive. Thank you for bringing me here, friend.
You're welcome.
The thing is, Snow Crane looks up at the departure board, eyes moving over the train schedules. There's so many trains running. Which one should I take to get there? Where are you going? Yeah, where are you heading? I think it's somewhere along Royal Road. The place is called Under Grace, I think.
Do you happen to have the address?
Oh, of course. I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. Let me check.
Snow Crane pulls out a small notebook.
Ah, there it is. Here you go.
Can I take a look? Inside the notebook are 3 addresses. Snow Crane points to the first one. Looks like you're heading to the department store on Royal Road. Just catch a train to Royal Road from platform 1.
Oh my, you really do know everything, don't you? Anyone could figure that out. What a smart boy.
Snow Crane gently pats my back. She's like, oh my god. She's about affirmations and everything. Okay. Praising. My goodness. You're treating me like a kid again.
That deserves some praise, you know. Thank you so much for helping me. I'll see you again soon, okay?
Snow Crane walks briskly forward. Should I really just let Snow Crane go? No. Without asking anything, no, you should go. She knows something about you. Yeah, there you go. I should at least ask for her number. I looked toward where Snow Crane went. Once again, Snow Crane looks around. She's lost. You're gonna have to accompany her, bro. Yeah, oh god. Then starts walking back toward me. We need to help her. She doesn't know anything about any of the stuff in the Ark right now.
Oh dear, this isn't good.
What is it this time?
I can't seem to find where to buy a ticket.
Huh?
I need one, but I'm not sure where to go. Would you happen to know, friend?
The AZX is free to use in the Ark. It's part of the social welfare program.
Oh my, really? I had no idea they offered benefits like that. The Ark's come such a long way, hasn't it? So, I just need to go to the platform and get on.
Yeah, that's right. You okay going on your own?
I'm not completely sure, but if I ask around as I go, I'll manage.
Commander, that should be your sign to accompany her and help her. Yeah, Connect the dots, buddy. Help her. Thank you. I'll take you there. Yeah.
Really? But you're usually so busy. I'm free today, so it's fine. But if I can't go with you, I'll at least walk you part of the way. Not at all. It's perfectly fine if you come with me. I'm just meeting someone to pass along a letter, that's all. I'm sure they won't mind you being there either. They're all kind people. I just feel a little bad because you've done so much for me. You even walked me all the way here. When you see someone who's lost, it's only natural to... Friend? Nothing in this world is ever only natural. Oh. In the end, it all comes down to the choices we make. All right, how about this? When I'm done with everything for today...
She got so serious for that, yeah.
I'll grant you one wish in return for your help, as long as it's within my power.
Okay. A wish. Okay. She's very serious, yeah. Go with her. Hi, Nick, how's it going?
A wish. That's all right, it doesn't have to be today. I'll take care of the agreement.
I don't think that's necessary.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come across so strongly. Managing agreements is just part of what I do.
So you manage agreements?
Then, shall we make it a promise instead? We'll still need to keep it, just like an agreement, but it won't feel quite so heavy. If I hadn't heard that, I probably would have turned it down.
Yeah, the you've grown up part, yeah.
I was just so surprised to see how much you've grown. It made me so proud. I couldn't help but pat your head. She says she was surprised at how much I've grown. That means she knows about my past, yeah. If that's the case, I have to ask her. She might know about the parts of my childhood I can't remember. And the project I'm tied to, yeah. Is something bothering you? Does even making a promise feel like too much right now?
No, let's make a promise. I've got something I want to ask you too.
Oh my, is that so? That works out nicely. Then, let's make a promise. When this is over, I'll grant you one wish, friend.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. All right. Let me have water first and then we continue. We do need more information. We do. I promise to love and cherish you, Snow Crane. I think I'm gonna use the tickets in the shop, the 10 pull that's in the shop, and I'll throw it at her for a third 10 pull. But if she's not there, she's gonna have to be a massive, massive wish list for me. That's gonna be my only time. Yeah, I'll use the tickets in the shop after we're done with all of this. Because I don't want to use my gold mileage or my crystals, none of that. Okay. I'm liking the event so far, yeah. Alright, let's go.
So, this is the department store.
I pulled for one cup because I want to read her bond. I want to read her bond story too, but I know Nolly's gonna lend me her account if anything. Fuck, now that I'm getting to know her, I'm loving her, bro. God damn it. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely loving her.
How beautiful. Snow Crane keeps glancing around. Oh my, what a big space. And it's all shops. How nice. Oh goodness, look at those clothes. They've put them out for everyone to see. Oh, friend, come take a look. They're selling flowers. I wonder if they're real.
She's so excited. Hey, relax. I mean, Commander, she's not seen any of it, but you don't know that.
Forgive me. I got a bit carried away. Is this your first time in a department store? Yes. When I first came to the Ark, I don't remember seeing buildings like these. Most of the larger ones were connected to the central government. Perhaps that's not quite fair of me to say. Back then, I was always traveling for agreements, so I never really had the chance to look around. That might be why I simply never noticed them. And when I first arrived, the war was still ongoing, so everything felt very different from how it does now. So, I think that's why I find it all rather fascinating. Snow Crane watches people spill out of the store. Their moods written plain on their faces. Some look pleased with their purchases, while others mutter under their breath, clearly dissatisfied. Yeah, so she's old. She is old. Casually reveals that she's 100 plus years old. Yeah. She's been a while, yeah. She's been around for a while. Where is it? When I first came to the Ark, I don't remember seeing buildings like this. So none of this was around. Most of the larger ones were connected to the central government. And then, yeah, and when I first arrived, the war was still ongoing, so everything felt different from how it does now. She is old. Okay. Yeah. Even better. Yeah. My, it's changed so much. Just watching them makes me happy. What's the name of the place we're going again? Oh, it's called Under Grace. I think it's a cafe. Just a sec. I tried searching for it online. It's probably nothing. Oh, okay. Found it. Looks like it's on B1. Let's head down. Oh my, you found it already? How reassuring. I'll trust you and follow your lead. Okay. I think this is it. You're right, it's Under Grace. You really are good at finding your way around. That's impressive. Thanks for the compliment. But you sure it's okay if I go in with you? I can just wait outside. It's fine, really. I told you earlier, didn't I? I'm just here to deliver a letter. The people receiving it won't mind at all. And the signatory said that... words. Jesus Christ. Everyone that counts is around 90-ish years old. Yeah, she's old though, too. She could have been second reclamation war old, probably. And the signatory said there's no need to keep a secret. Who is she giving this to? So there's nothing to worry about. The signatory. So you're doing this because of an agreement? Yes, that's right. I'm just fulfilling a request from an agreement made a long time ago. I'm a little worried you might get bored while I deliver the letter. Will you be alright? I'll be fine. Looks like everything's alright now. Let's sit inside, shall we? Sure. I'm very curious. We step into the cafe. This is Under Grace. The warm scent of coffee fills the air. Wow, the coffee smells lovely. Yeah, it really does. Middle-aged woman. Thank you for the compliment. Hearing that from young folks really brightens my day. The menu's right over there, so take your time and have a look before ordering. They're using this OST, yeah. Snow Crane stares intently at the woman. Can I help you? It makes me think of Nora too, yeah. Are you Sarah by any chance? Pardon? Yes, that's me. But who are you? I believe this is the first time we've met in person. Let's go easy. Yeah. My name is Snow Crane. Miss Snow Crane? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. I've come to deliver a letter on behalf of you-know-who, as per our agreement.
I'ma hate this, aren't I? First letter B. Okay. I'ma hate it here. No, I can't hear this song without being reminded of Nora, bro. I'm not gonna like this. With a soft clink, Sarah sets 2 cups of hot coffee on the table.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Gam Gam, yeah. This song makes me want to cry, yeah, especially since we know that she's passed and we fucking saw it too.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Since you're with Miss Snow Crane, it's only natural that I take care of you.
Sarah slides in and sits down across the table.
We've only ever communicated through letters, so this is our first time meeting in person. I hope I didn't surprise you too much by dropping in so suddenly. Oh, don't worry about it. I had a feeling it was about time, so if anything, I was just surprised that I was actually right. Speaking of surprises, though, shouldn't you be more surprised at how young I look?
You've been taking Evergreen, haven't you?
Oh my, yes! We've been exchanging letters for decades. I never imagined you would look so young. Yeah, there it is. I started using Evergreen earlier than most of my friends, and I've kept it up ever since.
For several decades?
Oh dear, I'm sorry. I started talking before making proper introductions. This is Sarah. She's affiliated with a foundation run by one of my signatories.
A foundation?
Yes. I was only a child when everyone migrated to the Ark, and I came alone with my parents.
Okay.
The foundation supported me until I became an adult.
She was one of the first waves. Okay. Oh, she's old. Yeah, she's old. She only looks young because she kept up with Evergreen. Yeah, she's part of the first wave that came in here.
In return, I entered into an agreement with Miss Snow Crane here, who oversees the foundation on behalf of another, to write to her each year about the changes in the Ark.
Oh. You've been around since the Ark migration?
That means you must be... It's not very nice to ask a lady her age. So, let's keep our guesses to ourselves, okay?
Yeah, chat, stop calling her old. Damn. She said no asking my age. Stop it. Yeah. Oj. Oh, right. Yeah. Anyway, that's why you asked if she was surprised by how young you look. Hag maxing.
Exactly. We'd never actually met in person, just exchanged letters. But I suppose that ends today. Yes. Now that the contract has ended, I want to see you in person and deliver this letter that was left for you.
Snow Crane hands Sarah a letter.
I see. So, this is a letter from them.
Sarah gingerly accepts the letter.
If you don't mind, may I read it first?
Why, of course. Sarah lifts her trembling hands and carefully opens the letter.
Ah.
Then she buries her face in her hands and begins to cry. I reach for a tissue to hand her, but Snow Crane gently strokes my back and shakes her head. Oh. She starts drinking her coffee without a word.
I really wanted to meet you, just once. But in the end, I never got to.
I sip my coffee in silence, listening to Sarah cry. Her sobs are full of longing and gratitude and sorrow. I don't... Ooh. A little while later. Oh.
Thank you both for waiting. Goodness, I can't remember the last time I cried like this. And to think I'd make such a scene at my age and in front of someone younger, too. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's only natural to cry when you're hurting. Thank you, Miss Snow Crane, for waiting so patiently, and for bringing me this letter. I suppose I won't be writing those yearly letters anymore. It's going to feel a little lonelier now. Oh. No, I should be the one thanking you. When I think about those yearly letters no longer coming, it does feel a little lonely, doesn't it? You've worked so hard at all this time. Likewise, Miss Snow Crane. Now then, I'll proceed with closing out the agreement. Sarah? As agreed, I have one final question. In your opinion, do you feel the Ark has become a better place than it was before? Would you like me to be honest? Yes, that's what they asked of me. They're asking for that. No. The methods have changed, but things haven't improved in the slightest.
She's not wrong.
Of course, people's lives are far better than they used to be. I mean, even someone like me, a former war orphan, she was an orphan, now runs a cafe on Royal Road. And thanks to Evergreen, I've been able to keep this youthful appearance. But people's hearts are still sick. If anything, they've just grown worse in a different way. They've grown so used to peace in the Ark that they've forgotten the war is still raging on the surface. Forgotten who made that peace possible in the first place. She is not wrong.
Holy fuck. Not wrong. Yeah, different wallpaper, same place, yeah.
And now we even have a ridiculous term like NIKKE-phobe. Yeah.
Oh, no, don't bring my girl up. I want to cry. This is too soon. Oh. I'm tearing up. That's too soon. That one stabbed me in the gut, in the heart, and everything. My wound is too fresh for that one right now. I just did Side Story. God damn it. Especially with this song.
Yeah, thanks to Pretty, Tetraline, and those well-known squads. NIKKE rights have improved beyond recognition since the Second Surface Reclamation War.
That's too fresh, man. Oh my god, they knew what they were doing there, yeah.
And yet, whenever something happens in the Ark, people are so quick to pin the blame on the NIKKEs. Peace has become a given, and with that, they've grown complacent, ungrateful. Just like so many who once belonged to our foundation. Never satisfied with the support they were given, foolish enough to try taking the Foundation's money, only to end up facing your judgment.
Face your judgment?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for being so negative at our last meeting, but I really don't think this society has improved at all. That's just how I see it. Thank you. I've listened carefully to everything you've shared. And I appreciate you seeing this through to the very end. I hope your days ahead are filled with peace. Thank you for everything, Miss Snow Crane.
Jesus Christ. Her judgment.
Okay.
I'm liking this event. I really am. Yeah, she would remember the goddess quad if she was the war orphans. Yeah, she's the first waves most likely. So she's definitely has to be she has to be remembering the goddesses. Yeah. Mm-hmm. God, Brunel keeps saying Brunel's really good. Holy crap. Oh my god. Odds are she was saved by them? Probably, yeah. There's a lot of reading in this event. Let me have more water, though. Okay. We leave the cafe and head to a hospital in the downtown area. To meet the person the second letter is meant for. Thanks to you, I made it to the hospital without getting lost. I'm really glad you're with me. So, the second letter is for a patient, right? Yes. I heard Oliver's been in the hospital for about a year now. Oliver. I see. For a year? Now, friend. Yeah? You've been acting a little off since earlier. Is something bothering you? You can't even look me in the eye. You weren't like this at the start, were you? From what I heard earlier, I think I have a rough idea of how old you might be. So now I'm not sure if I should be speaking this casually. Oh my goodness. Is that what's been bothering you? Aw, you're adorable. I mean, how could it not? Someone from back when the Ark was sealed is calling you Miss. It's just a nickname some friends from the Foundation came up with. I don't really pay attention to things like age, so please, just treat me like you always have. Honestly, I'd be happier if you didn't worry about things like that. Got it. I'll try to keep things more casual. She's so beautiful. Oh! God damn, okay. Okay. It's a good boy, yeah. Emergency patient coming through, clear the way! Emergency room nurse? Oh, fuck. I quickly step back. The sharp rattle of wheels cuts through the air. A gurney bursts in, pushed by emergency personnel. A NIKKE lies on it, her arms and legs missing. Oh. Two mass-produced NIKKEs follow close behind. Stay with us. Oh, you can't die like this. Looks like there's been an accident. I suppose so. Snowcrase slowly looks around the hospital. A patient in a hospital gown sits with a downcast expression, a companion beside them quietly holding their hand. Nearby, someone waits their turn, fear written plainly across their face. Another sits hunched over, their face twisted in pain. All around, people sit with worry heavy on their faces. Are you alright? Hospitals suck ass, man. As someone who has had to spend time in hospitals, because yes, when my mother had her couple of episodes, I've had to spend time and pull all-nighters, like no sleep for 24, maybe even more hours. That's why you guys joke around about like me doing a 24-hour stream. I can't because I've already done it, and it's because I've had that experience in the hospital with my mom. Seeing every other patient around there too sucks ass seeing them like that. It's so heartbreaking, man. It really is. What's with the sudden punch to the gut? Yeah. Yeah. Of course. I've seen things like this many times before. But ever since Evergreen was developed, people have been living far longer than anyone ever expected. And medicine has advanced just as much. And yet, humans, and NIKKEs too, they still fall ill without warning. They still get caught in accidents.
They still grieve and suffer. Even after all this time, that hasn't changed. That makes me a little sad.
Oh. I've been in hospitals plenty too. It never gets easier. It doesn't, no. It doesn't. My mom got stuck in the hospital last year, so I get, yeah, pulling that all-nighter and then just seeing their neighboring bed roommates, yeah. It sucks seeing them like that.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make things so serious.
No, you're fine.
We submitted a visitation request a while ago, but it looks like it's taking a little longer than expected.
You're right.
I'll go check.
Female nurse. Who's here to see Mr. Oliver?
Yes, that's us. Please come this way.
Okay. I had to deal with this day. I'm so sorry, Lightning. Yeah, no, it sucks, man. The nurse leads us into a hospital room. And there. This event with this damn OST is going to make me cry. All I think about is Nora, and I get the feeling of wanting to cry. Because it reminds me of Nora. And also, it doesn't help with these scenes we're getting. My god. Like, I'm trying to hold it together, Shifter, please. An elderly man lies there, kept alive by a web of machines and tubes. Oh. He's connected. Oh.
It's nice to meet you, Oliver. I'm Snow Crane.
I can't do an old man voice, I'm sorry.
Welcome, Miss Snow Crane. I've been waiting. I'm sorry. I wish I could have received you in better health. Oh, no, not at all. This is more than enough. Thank you for waiting. You're here to tell me it's ended, aren't you? That's right. The contract has ended, so I wanted to see you in person. And deliver this letter for you. From you-know-who. Who is the you-know-who? And deliver this letter from you-know-who. Snow Crane hands Oliver the letter. A letter? Oliver slowly lifts the arm with the IV still in it and carefully takes the letter. He opens it and reads in silence. Not long after, he folds the letter with care and sets it on the blanket. I see. So they won't be coming after all. Yes. And you still can't tell us why. That's right. I see. What a pity. Now then, I'll proceed with closing out the agreement. Oliver? As agreed, I have one final question. In your opinion, do you feel the Ark has become a better place than it was before? So to close an agreement, she always asks this question. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. A better place? Yeah, I think it has. Why do you think that? Yeah, for this agreement that she has to ask them, yeah. There was a time when I thought the Ark was flawed and an unjust place. But as I grew older and fell ill, I suppose I started to see things differently. I lost my entire family to the raptures on the surface. But I was able to build a new one and keep going. The reason I've been able to live such a long life is because of the people in the Ark, the Foundation included. Even now, as I lie here sick, it's no different. Thanks to the help of so many and the devotion of my children, I was able to see you, Miss Snow Crane, and bring this agreement to a close. So, in a place where so many good people live, I believe it has become a better world than it once was. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I know that couldn't happen easy, so I really appreciate you taking the time to tell me. No, it's just something I had to do. I'm just glad I could see the agreement through before things got worse. Now, I think I can go without any regrets. Oh. Thank you for all your hard work, Oliver. Miss Snow Crane, could I ask one last favor? Why, of course. If, by any chance, you meet them, please tell them I'm grateful to them for letting me live as a human. Letting me live as a human? Huh. Okay. Could you deliver that message for me? Yes, I'll be sure to pass it along.
I am so intrigued with this event. Holy fuck. Without Evergreen, yeah, probably. No, Maybe? It's a strange way to phrase it, yeah. Letting me live as a human, yeah. Yeah, 2x2 was our pit stop from depression. It really was. I am very, very intrigued with this event, though. Holy crap. Could be dignity, human dignity. I have serious questions now, too, yeah. Same. Bro, this is a very good event. I'm liking it. Okay.
So, where to next? Let's see. Our next stop is... Snow Crane opens her notebook.
Oh, suddenly my stomach growls loudly. Great! I hate when that happens. You know what the worst part is? The worst feeling? When the entire room is so fucking quiet. Or you're with someone like her as well, right? And it's just quiet as fuck. And you don't expect it. Sometimes you can feel that it's about to happen. But then it just out of nowhere wants to make its presence known and your stomach just growls so fucking loud. Oh! It is mortifying. I'm like, oh shit. It is mortifying, bro. Happens to me a couple times. Same. Okay. Like it's AOT, yeah.
What was that sound? Was that you, friend?
Hey, don't look so surprised. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh dear, I didn't even notice. It's already past lunchtime. How could I let a growing boy go hungry like this? I really am the worst.
No, you're not! But I'm not a kid anymore.
This simply won't do. Let's go have lunch right now.
Hey, no need to rush. Just take it easy.
We can grab something quick on the way. Snacking instead of a real meal? Uh-oh. That's not good for you, friend. You need to eat proper meals to stay healthy. Snow Crane grabs my hand and pulls me along. Oh,
yes, mother.
Come on. Let's go get something to eat together right now.
Yes, mother.
Fine, let's go.
People have been sleeping on this event, yeah. Whoever doesn't like this event, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's a good one. She really is a mom, damn.
Great, off we go.
Huh? Why are you just standing here? Why are you just standing there? Commander, she doesn't know where to go for food. It's up to you, man.
Huh? I thought you'd already have somewhere in mind.
I don't.
Oh, I see. Right. You might not know the tasty spots around here. Just hang on a sec, okay? I'll ask a few people what the most popular places are.
She's a bit silly, yeah. Does she have 2 moms now?
I saw on TV that if you ask about 10 people and check their answers, you can usually find a really nice spot.
I grab Snow Crane just as she's about to dart forward.
No, it's fine. I'll take you somewhere.
Yeah, for real though. Asking 10 people, crazy. Male staff, okay. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. Please place your order at the kiosk.
Kiosk? Oh, wow, friend. It seems the staff are calling themselves kiosks these days. How curious.
No? No, ma'am. No.
Huh? That man said we should place our orders at the kiosk. Usually we'd say you place your order with the staff, but I guess they call themselves kiosks here.
No, that's not it. The Cosmo Burger. He started his own restaurant. I lead Snow Crane up to the kiosk. This is a kiosk. It's a machine you can use to place orders on your own.
Oh, so you order with this. How do you pay then?
You pay at the same time you order.
Oh my goodness, you can do that? Fascinating. I think I understand. It's kind of like a vending machine, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Now that I think of it, you can place an order without speaking to anyone at all. That must make it much easier for introverts.
Basically, yeah. Oh, good. I hope the headache goes away, Amelia.
How lovely.
Okay. Wow, this is so good. Snow Crane turns toward the young man enjoying his meal.
That's the new burger, right?
Yeah. Want a bite?
Everyone's really enjoying their food.
I'm assuming that's the Cosmo Burger. Where is it? No, that's the wrong thing. Where does it start? Shit. Want a bite? Yeah, the Cosmo Taste. It's time for Cosmo Taste. Cosmo Burger. He's eating that Cosmo Burger. Yeah, feel better soon, Amelia. I hope the headache goes away. 1 Cosmo Goat Burger, please.
Everyone's really enjoying their food. A hamburger, It's my first time seeing one, but it looks quite tasty.
What? You've never had a hamburger?
No, I haven't. Back when I was underground, our meals were pretty limited. Not that the food they gave us was all bad, mind you. We just didn't really get things like this.
Pretty limited meals. Okay, when she's underground. Okay. Were you locked up or something?
Oh, nothing like that. I suppose you could say I was there partly out of duty and partly because I chose to be. I happen to know quite a few agreements that are best left unspoken.
Oh yeah, I remember you said your job was to oversee agreements. I guess that means you handle other contracts too, not just the ones related to what we're doing now.
Correct. There are other contracts as, Excuse me, are you going to order? If not, can I go first?
Oh yeah, have we just been in front of the kiosk the entire time?
Oh, I'm so sorry. We've been chatting without ever even ordering. Please, go ahead.
Snow Crane and I step aside.
I suppose this isn't a great place to talk. How about I tell you the rest later?
All right.
Why don't we try that new burger? Those two over there seem to really be enjoying it, so I'm sure it must taste good. Sounds good to me. Since we're eating in, should I go get us a table?
Actually, let's get it to go. Yeah. To go? Yeah. God, I hate when I get interrupted from getting lore. Fucking hate it. Blur! Thank you for the 3 months, Blur! EP, you were EP yesterday. We gotta reschedule, man. We gotta get me in. You were EP. How are you doing? How are the rank games? I hope you were able to rank up. Thank you for the 3 months. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. I was, man. You were exhausted. That's fine. That's fine. She's wearing Commander Eats in. Yeah, guys, if you're not following Blur, follow Blur. Follow Blur. They're a good friend. Go show them all the love and support. Almost GM2. I need that Blur carry, man. I'm joking. You're already enough in the mines. But still, we gotta get more. But thank you so much. Thank you. But let's go. GM2 almost there. Hell yeah. I feel like that was a reference to the joke we like to make about having conversations in the middle of crowded areas, which never was a problem. That's true. That's true. Let me get an ult. I'm gonna get a carry. Bet. Carry. Princess, carry me, please. Please. That's the way. But other than that, we should play other games just apart from Rivals. I'm down. She passed away on the start of last year. She's cheating on me with Blur confirmed. No, I'm not. Listen, combat. Blur is the DPS. Where's the supports and tanks? Please no, this is a joke. Oh dear Lord. Oh God. I have 2 hands. Okay? I have 2 hands. No, I'm not cheating. I promise. 2 hands. God damn it. Qué pendejada me metí. Me metí en líos. Damn it. Drama. I have 2 hands. It's okay. I'm making you fluster. You're so cute. Stop it. God damn it. No, see. Blur can carry us. That's the thing, girl. I kid you not, me and Combat decided to do comp last night. Big fucking mistake. Oh dear Lord, I forgot how those lobbies were. We had a Magic that did not want to switch. Even though the entire team was telling them, hey, you might not want to go as a Magic when the other team has a fucking Penny. Okay. What else? Someone would decide to just throw. Yeah. 0-10 Magic with a Penny enemy. And we kept telling them, you might want to switch. Did not want to switch. Yeah, it was bad. We just decided to do quick matches instead. It's the trenches. It's so bad, man. It's so fucking bad. Yeah. But yeah, no, let me know. But yeah, I'm also down for other than Rival as well. Reminds me of asking politely, just struggling BP, just switch, and he got mad and refused. This one just did not want to respond. The Magic player did not want to respond. And we kept telling them, like, hey, you might want to switch. Me, the Namor on the team as well, was telling them, and they were like, oh, you really love playing Magic. Yeah. They were doing it for the vibes. They had the skin. I think they just wanted to see the skin in action. Which was not the case. Go to quick match, please. But yeah, no, me and Combat were struggling. You love hearing stories from your Rivals games? What was my safe word with Hippo? Was it banana? I think it was banana? No. I have to ask him, yeah. But some of the Rival stories are insane, yeah. Alright, let me have water before I continue though, because there's a lot of reading. Where are we, by the way? Is this the last one? Maybe. Likely for struggling BPs. And I catch him. It was the fact that me and Hippo were playing support, I think. We were in, yeah, we were stacking. We were in a game and we were support. He was Invisible Woman. I was Cloak. We had to patty cake But there was a Venom on, I think, on our team, yeah, and he was literally going low without a shield. And so I think their name was something banana. So I didn't say Venom, I need you to back up. I kept going banana. And Hippo was like screaming like, what is that, our safe word? Do you need heals? Like, no, that's not a safe word. But then since then it's a safe word now. Yeah. So that's how that stems. Our safe word, yeah, was banana, but it's because I called the player Banana because that was their name, and Hippo thought I was asking for heals, and yeah. Plátano? Bro, I haven't had a good plátano maduro, bro. I'm gonna make that. I'm about to make the traditional Salvadorian dish. It's been a bit. Fucking Hippo the other day called me fucking Axie, then sent me a Warframe fashion to try and distract me from it. He would pull some shit like that, bro. Yummers, yeah. Now that you guys are mentioning plátanos, I haven't had a good traditional Salvadoran dish. The plátano maduro con frijoles, cuajada. What else? An egg as well. Yeah. I'm like to see when to do that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll find it tomorrow for Mama's birthday, maybe. Maybe she'll like that. Alright, let's continue this. I think we're almost done. Yeah, we should be done soon. Alright, play. Let's go. Holding 2 combo we got a combo meal. I'm getting hungry, bro, and I had 2 tacos. Send me that plátano meal. That sounds delicious. Yeah, for the Salvadoran dish, it's basically frijoles, plátano maduro, cuajada, crema, huevo. I'm trying to remember what else. I know I'm missing. Sometimes some white rice. Sometimes. Yeah. I do have my 3rd taco. I do. It's so good. That's like the traditional breakfast dish for us. Yeah. It's so good. Sometimes we'll have it for lunch. Yeah. It's so fucking good though. It's so good. You like break up the cuajada and put it on top of the frijoles molido as well. Oh my God. Yeah, you get it, Walking Bread. Yeah, because you're Salvadoran too. It's so good. So good. God, I miss it. I gotta go get it one day. I gotta go make one my own. I gotta go to the fucking supermarket, specifically the Latino section where all the Goya stuff is. I gotta go find that now. All right, holding 2 combo meals, we step out into downtown. Why don't we eat here? I sit on a bench off to one side of a busy area. Here? Yeah, do you not like it? No, it's perfectly fine. I just didn't know this is how people ate now. Oh, my girl's a boomer. Oh. It's always fun to experience new things. Snow Crane sits beside me. I'm sure I'll enjoy eating out here. Can we eat and talk and give me the lore? Because, man, I know you know a lot of things about us. I take out 2 hamburgers from the bag and hand one to Snow Crane. Why the sigh? I just feel bad that you ended up paying because I didn't know how to. That's fine. I should have watched more about this on TV. No, stop. She's more boomer, half sheltered, yeah. Very sheltered. Well, now that you know how to do it, you can pay next time. That's true, huh? Then that's just what I'll do. Next time, I'm going to treat you to something healthy and delicious. Oh, she really is a mom. She's about to feed us veggies, man. Not mad at it, but still, I'm looking forward to it. You can't stop looking at her belly button outline. It's the best. It's the best. Now, let's dig in. Snow Crane takes a bite of the hamburger. Her eyes widen as she looks at me. This is delightful. Glad you like it. So, this is what young people like to eat these days. I'm having so much fun. I'll get started on mine as well. Gotta see what all the fuss is about. The Cosmo Burger, right? Enjoy! Chomp. As she eats, Snow Crane quietly watches the people passing by. Can we stop with the depression, please? Ow! I feel like we're already gonna get depression during anniversary. Can we please stop? Oh my god. A family smiling as they cross the street hand in hand. An elderly man resting by the roadside. Merchants squabbling with one another. She watches as everyone around goes about living their lives in peace. Something tells me you don't get peace. You really like this, don't you? You seem to enjoy people watching. Yeah, being able to eat while watching all these people makes me happy. Oh, wait a moment. Are we eating outside because you know I enjoy people watching? That and the weather's nice as well. My goodness. How very thoughtful of you. You're so kind and caring, friend. Such a good boy. Stop. Snow Crane lifts her clean hand and pats my shoulder. I'ma say this. If you ended up pulling for her because she kept calling you a good boy and gives you praises and head pats, I can't fault you at all whatsoever. Base as fuck. That is all. I lost. If you were one of those that folded the moment you saw this woman gives you head pats, praises, and calls you a good boy, can't fault you there. Can't fault you. Yeah, I can't fault you. I did pull for that reason. Chat's gallons. I respect you for that. Yeah, no, genuinely. Because I'm over here folding as well. Snow Crane lifts her clean hand and pats my shoulder. How did you know, though? What gave it away? At the department store and at the hospital and pretty much everywhere we've been, you've always seemed to be noticing others. Like when you found me sleeping in the park and helped me. Or when you helped that girl who lost her teddy bear. I figured the reason you're able to notice people is because you must enjoy watching them. Yeah, that's right. The arc has changed in so many ways, and yet some things haven't changed at all. I find all those differences so endlessly fascinating that I can't help but look around everywhere and watch. So all this time you were underground, as you put it, and you never came above ground? I did on occasion, but mostly for work, kind of like now. I've never really walked around the city like this, just for myself. Even before coming to the Ark, I was in a lab training for what was to become my line of work. A lab training? She's missless, right? That does track, yeah. Very observing, Commander? Yeah. Okay, she's making me feel like a fucking lawn chair, yeah. She's missless, right? Yeah, that does track then, if it's for lab trainings, okay. For what was to become my line of work, okay? So, when it comes to what you might call normal life, this might actually be my first time experiencing it. Damn. And she's been around for like 100 years, and this is her first time. Oh my god. That gives me VTC MMR, yeah. Lab training, that's why I asked. I was like, wait, she's MMR, right? Yeah. Your first time? You don't have any memories from before you became a NIKKE? She's been around before even sealing the Ark, yeah. She doesn't have any fucking memories. No. I was created to carry out the special duty of handling contracts and agreements. I would watch Tetra TV and read the letters sent each year by the people who had contracts with the Foundation. Within those letters, there was a world I had never experienced. A living, breathing Ark. That might be why I had more of a personal attachment to this contract than most of the others. I see. Doesn't it make you feel a little sad? What do you mean? That a contract you care about is ending? Yeah, of course. But I'm sad knowing that I won't be able to receive their letters anymore.
but they held up their end of the contract through to the very end. That's enough for me to be happy.
Oh,
Being able to inform someone that they fulfilled their contract isn't something that happens often.
it's not?
There was something Sarah mentioned earlier. It was about people in the foundation.
Right? Yeah, she had a lot to say about you guys there. Yeah. The grandmother arbiter after this event, honestly, yeah.
And how a lot were dissatisfied with the support they received, so they tried to take the foundation's money, and then I had to discipline them.
Yeah, you. How do you do that?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that one stood out. Give me 1 sec. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. I wouldn't mind being spanked by her. I can't even fault you, man. Same. Hi, Jim.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, judgment was quite the strong word, yeah. Can't fault you there. I can't fault you there. Yeah, I do remember that.
At the beginning, there were over 100 children in the foundation.
Oh.
Now, only 3 of them remain who were faithful to their agreements.
Over 100 children. And only 3 remain that were faithful to their agreements? Oh.
3. That means no one else made it to the end of their contracts. They either passed away due to illness or unrelated accidents, or were disciplined by me.
Oh. What do you mean by disciplined?
Exactly what it sounds like. I reprimand those who fail to uphold their contracts. At first, I tried to reason with them. If that doesn't work,
I give them warning. She has 3 steps, okay.
And if that fails, I resort to force.
Oh.
In this line of work, that sort of thing happens more than you'd think.
Can we skip to step 3? I can't with y'all, bro. I cannot. Focus. Focus. So is this like D&K situation where she doesn't have a limit? I think so, maybe. Yeah. I don't think it's a chancla, guys. No, I think this is some Peerless Siege level work. Yeah. Yeah. Chad's too thirsty to get the threat. Yeah. That's an actual threat, bro.
In this line of work, that sort of thing happens more than you'd think. Very few people see an agreement through to its end. That being said, with this contract, there are 3 whole people who either made it to the end or who still can. That's why I'm happy. I get to meet with those who showed me the arc long ago. And then look them in the eye and tell them they've done well and bring this all to a beautiful close.
So I'm assuming she said 3 children out of the 100. She's met up today with 2, right? The middle-aged woman and the old man. Yeah, middle-aged woman who was taken evergreen. That's why she still looked young as hell. And then the old man in the hospital that said he can now move on and die happy. And an Oliver. So there's only been 2. I swear, if we end up being that 3rd kid, I'm going to scream. There's no way. No. There's no way. No, I'm burning the kitchen. It's all burned. No. I'm scratching that out. No. We are not the 3rd. No. No. No.
I see. I'd like to thank you, friend.
My smoke detector going crazy.
For helping me bring something so meaningful to a proper end. And for guiding me around this unfamiliar world I find myself in. You're really a good person. No, I'm really only helping you because I want to ask you something. Yeah.
But still, you are a good person, Commander. I would say ask her. He's probably not gonna ask her now.
What's wrong? Where did you say that last letter needed to go to?
We're not that third kid, no.
Let's see. Leo should be...
Yeah, we're not, okay.
Here.
Snow Crane opens her notebook and shows me an address.
That's not far from here. Oh, wonderful.
Okay, we're not the third kid. I was about to say, there's no fucking way. But
we do have a history with this woman.
How, though? How? I was panicking.
Oh, wonderful.
Wait, hold on. Alright, sorry. Yeah, if it were me, I would have screamed. Let's go talk to him and bring this contract to a proper end.
All right. Before we go, let's finish eating. Make sure to chew properly.
Yes, ma'am.
Once we finish, we'll go find the last friend on my list and give his story a beautiful ending. However, things often conclude in ways we never expect for reasons we never see coming. What the fuck?
What? Why is that so ominous? What the fuck? I need water. Scarfing it down. Got it. Okay.
Snow Crane, okay. You said it was the 5th shelf, right? Yes. Then this should be it. Indeed. I believe this is correct. We lift our heads and look at the photo of an elderly man smiling brightly. Leo. Beside it, there is...
Oh.
Beside it, there is an urn labeled Leo.
An hour earlier.
Hello. Does your name happen to be Leo?
Middle-aged man. No, Leo's my father. Who are you?
Oh, I see. Goodness me, what a wonderful son he has. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Snow Crane. I came to inform your father of the end of his contract with the Foundation.
Are you Miss Snow Crane?
You know who I am?
Yeah, my father had been waiting for you for a very long time. Uh-oh.
I see. Then I should go see him right away. Could you tell me where he is?
My father passed away last week? Oh! My father passed away last week. Oh.
But we were in touch only a month ago. How could that happen?
He'd gone quite some time without Evergreen. Oh, he's gone quite some time without Evergreen. And his condition suddenly took a turn for the worse due to his advanced age. The moment he stopped taking Evergreens because he was so old. It just, oh my god.
I see. I wish you would have come a bit sooner. My father never stopped waiting for the day you'd come. All he ever talked about was when he'd finally get word from his sponsor. Oh. I'm sorry. I was too late.
Snow Crane grips the bag with the letter tightly. Yeah, that's gonna affect her because she... Oh, fuck.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry for your loss. We should get going now.
Snow Crane, wait. Yes? If it's not too much trouble, could you tell us where his grave is?
So, this is how we finally meet.
Snow Crane places a white flower in front of the urn. Oh.
Thank you for asking about his son about... thank you for asking about his son about this. That's a typo, yeah. Thank you for asking his son about this. When he told me what had happened, my mind went completely blank. This isn't the first time something like this has happened, but I can never get used to it.
That's understandable. Only through letters, yeah.
You just found out you lost someone you'd been in touch with for a long time, yeah. That's right. He and I had corresponded for a very long time. Every year, on the same day, he made sure his letters arrived in the morning. He never missed a single one, not even this year. He was faithful and dedicated. That's just the kind of person he was. And yet, ultimately, he passed on before we could finish things up. I should have come sooner. Then Leo might have received the letter he had been waiting for all this time. Now I'll never be able to deliver it.
You're not leaving the letter?
I have to take it back. The recipient is no longer in a state to receive it.
Yeah, she couldn't have known. Why don't you read it to him?
Pardon?
Let's read it here. Yeah. Isn't that how the contract's supposed to end?
That's true, but he may no longer be here.
But that doesn't change the fact that he was faithful to his agreement this whole time. You're not wrong. So read it for him and let him finish out his contract.
But he won't be able to hear it.
Still, at least we won't be leaving the agreement unfinished, right?
Leaving the agreement unfinished.
Snow Crane looks at the photo of Leo smiling brightly.
You're right. It's important to have closure.
How you doing, puppy? Hi, Headshot.
Thank you for the advice, friend. You've got this.
Snow Crane studies her breathing and looks at the letter that was meant to be delivered to Leo. Oh god, here we go. Let's see what these are about. Okay.
Leo, though we are conducting this meeting in a way I had not anticipated, you have faithfully performed your contractual obligations for the duration of the agreement. Therefore, as witness to this contract, I, Snow Crane, hereby officially declare that you, Leo, have fulfilled your contract with the Foundation to the fullest extent. I will now read this letter out loud on the signatory's behalf and bring this contract to its close.
Okay. Alright, we're reading it. Snow Crane gingerly unfolds the letter.
To my beloved child, Leo. After writing you once when you first joined the Foundation and again when you came of age and left the care facility, I'm now writing you a third time. Have you been well? If you're reading this letter, it must mean you have kept your promise to the Foundation for all these years. I applaud you such a remarkable display of devotion. Despite the severe hardships you've endured from losing your family and being cast into an unfamiliar environment, you've managed to live honestly without losing your light. Hold on.
Alright, sorry. One of the good orphanages? Yeah.
You've managed to live honestly without losing your light. That takes great courage and resolve, and I commend you for it. While I am sorry that I cannot tell you all of this in person, it also means that, like all of you, I too am keeping the promise I have made with someone. Please understand that. I hope you'll forgive me. I wish I could see for myself how all your faces have changed as you've grown up. Bet you've become a fine adult. In fact, I'm sure you have. Though the contract will end and the Foundation will no longer walk through life with beside you, I truly believe you'll have already found new dear family members. So, Leo, I do not know how much of life still lies before you, but you've proved your devotion in your life up until now. And for that, I hope that your life will continue to shine until the very end. Even from afar, I will always be cheering for you. Your eternal supporter in life. Doesn't even give a name, damn. Snowcrime folds the letter and places it in front of the smiling photo of Leo. Wow. With this, I can report that all the Foundation's contracts have come to an end. Leo, thank you for all the letters you sent over the years. Through them, I was able to see the Ark even from deep underground. Tears begin to fall from Snowcrane's eyes. No! No! I wish I could have met you and told you this in person. Thank you so much for your dedication. Snowcrane bows her head toward the resting Leo. Oh. Standing beside her, I bow my head as well, silently honoring the man who faithfully carried out his contract. Holy fuck. Mommy's crying. Oh man. She cared about them? Yeah. They were kids. They were orphaned war orphans, basically. Sorry. War orphans. I really want to know who that sponsor is, though. A part of me was like, there's no way Oswald continued doing shit off on the sides. Right? But I don't even know anymore. Don't cry, Mama, don't cry. We're gonna hurt you emotionally this patch. Man, right before Half Annie, too. I was thinking that, too. I was like, there's no way Oswald had other things going on the side before he ended up dying, right? He was kind of busy. He was doing so much already. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was thinking Holy Play, because Oswald took in multiple orphans himself. He took in Frisia, he took in, Arthur? He must have done something else, maybe. Yeah, Commander, the fact is this, she knows us, too. Oswald does have a thing for taking care of orphans. Yeah, that's why from the start, where she started handing out these letters with the first middle-aged woman, my mind went to Oswald for a moment. And I was like, there's no way he would continue doing it. But I was like, it does kind of track. Who knows if throughout the year after Frisia, he kept doing this. You know, but this was before, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Knew Snowcrane before becoming NIKKE since they were orphans? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Final letter B. To one person, though, since they mentioned it twice being from the, you know? Yeah, it's definitely to one person, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Would you like to rest on the bench for a bit? Sure. Kept giving after Pretty? Yeah, same. Snowcrane and I sit next to each other on a nearby bench. Now that it's late, there's no one else in the park except for us two. Thank you for today, friend. It's because of you that I was able to get closure with Leo. It was all of you. You did great today. Oh, come now. I couldn't have done any of this without you guiding me along. Thank you for staying with me for so long. Snowcrane lowers her head in gratitude. Aww. It was an unforgettable experience. I'm glad it was meaningful for you as well. Now then, since we've finished everything, it's time for me to grant your request, just as promised. That's right, we get a wish. Right. Go ahead and ask for anything. I'll do whatever I can for you. There are a few questions I want to ask you. Will you answer them honestly? You want me to answer some questions? That's really all you want? Yeah, these questions are really important to me. I wonder what could be so important. Please? Well, Judging by your demeanor, they don't seem to be just any questions. They're not. Very well. I'll answer whatever you ask me. Thanks. However, if it's something I'm contractually obligated to keep secret, I won't be able to answer. Why do I feel like that's going to be the exact situation that she's not going to be able to answer a question for us because there's a contract obligation? Because I have a feeling she knows us from the past. She deals with agreements. She says we're so grown up. She treats us like a child. I have a feeling we might have some type of agreement with her, or someone else has an agreement with her regarding us. I'm scared. You are redacted. Yeah, basically. All right, let's see. I hope you understand. Of course. If that's the case, just tell me it's confidential and we'll leave it at that. Very well. And if it's not confidential, I promise I'll answer honestly. Okay, thanks. Okay, here we go. Before we start, oh, come on. Could you lower your head for a moment? Don't distract me with head pats! My head? Yeah, just for a little while. Okay. I lower my head awkwardly. Snow Crane raises her hand. Man! Madam, stop trying to distract us with head pats. Stop it. Stop it! You're too good at this. My God. There now. And starts to pat my head. Goodness, why are you so tense? It's okay, it's okay. I'm not tense. Yeah, you are. There's no need to be so nervous or afraid. I'll answer any question you have. And if you ask about some grave secret of which I can't speak, I'll never threaten you or resent you for it. Okay. Okay. Distract is better to distract it. This is true. A grave secret which you can't speak. Okay. I swear. Maybe I really have been tense without realizing it. Yeah, you have been. As I feel her warmth of her hand, the tension in my body begins to ease. There we go. Much better. Now, let's take a deep breath, okay? Okay. Good. I love her little buddy, bro. She knows what she's doing, yeah. Good. Relax and try to gather your thoughts. Otherwise, you might end up forgetting to ask all that you really want to know. She's not wrong there, though. You can take whatever time you need and ask all the questions you want. I want you to feel comfortable asking anything. As the tension fades, my mind starts to settle. Okay. Is that a Naru cousin? Stop, because now that's all I see. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better. Really? I'm glad. Snow Crane lowers her hand. Now then, let's begin our fun little question and answer time. I'm not nervous anymore. You don't have to do all that. Oh, this isn't to relieve your nerves. It's to set the mood. Okay. Now, what's your first question? When we first met in the park, you said you were surprised that I'd grown up into a lovely young man. I did say that, yes. Does that mean you know about my past? I can see how that would be an important question to you. Yeah. I know nothing about my past, so when I heard you say that, I thought I'd finally met someone who knows something. Goodness. I apologize. You've been waiting all day to ask that, haven't you? Well, you're right. I do know something about your past, French. You know something. Not everything, though. Though, to be exact, I only know your name. You only know my name? How? It was part of the information I received related to a contract.
What did I say? What did I say? It's the only reason. Connect the dots, it was right there. That would be the only reason why she would recognize us. Something that's tied to a damn contract. Okay.
It was part of the information I received related to a contract. There was a record relating to your birth.
My birth.
Was it about how I was created as part of a special project?
We know. Oh, we know, honey.
Do you remember that?
We found out.
No, I barely have any memories left of the back then. There was just one short memory that popped into my mind a while back.
This is Wisdom Spring lore, yeah.
I see. You're correct. You were a child born as part of a project.
God damn it, we're a test tube baby. Oh! Confirmed. We knew, but fuck. Yeah. We knew this. We knew this, but it's oh, fuck. Okay. All right. We a designer baby. Oh, fucking hell. We are the 7th test tube baby, yeah.
You're correct. You were a child born as part of a project.
It's called Project AD, right?
Yes. How did you know that?
In that case, can you tell me about Project AD?
You want to know about Project AD?
You don't have to tell me everything. I'd be happy even with just a hint at what kind of experiment it was or what they were trying to research. Yeah, we were born, not grown, yeah. It's the only way I can know what I was born for or what I even am. She can't say shit, can she? Because she's tied to a contract. I'm going to scream. Yeah.
Friend, are you not able to answer? Just a moment. I'm going to review the terms of my contracts to see if I'm allowed to answer this question.
Okay. I can respect this. Okay. She wants to talk. Okay.
Snow Crane closes her eyes.
Please find a loophole, honey. Please.
Not long after, she opens them again. It is completely confidential.
Fuck. In other words,
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't share anything with you. Divulging such details about the project would be a clear violation of my contract. Only a select few within the Ark even know of the project. Meaning, it's as confidential as can be. It's ironclad contract, holy fuck.
I see. Instead, please give me something.
While it may not fully answer your question, I can at least explain why the project was created.
Thank you. Please, 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 please. Okay. Okay, that's something.
Would that be all right?
Yeah, anything, honestly. I'll take any information I can get. Please, tell me.
Very well. This is the story about a very old contract.
All right. I need water. Hold on before I jump in. Ooh. Okay, buckle up, guys. Strap in. We about to find out why that damn project was created. Okay. Play.
A long, long time ago, when the Raptures had only just begun to evade the surface, there were two big forces. The United Forces of Humanity, a government military that fought the Raptures, right? in a group known as... I fucking knew VTC has something to do with this shit. Of course it did, obviously. Okay, and I have a feeling they also have something to do with our fucking contract or whatever. If it's our contract or we're involved in the contract, yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely with them. It's always VTC. They're involved in every damn thing. They have a damn finger in all the damn pies. Very thick clergy, stop! I'm not surprised. In a group known as VTC, a religious order that possessed advanced scientific technology. Those two forces joined hands to fight the Raptures. But around the time they finally accepted defeat and decided to retreat to the Ark, the United Forces of Humanity made a major decision. In order to secure the technology they lacked so that they could better govern the Ark, they chose to merge with VTC and take on a new name, the Central Government. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's when they started calling it that, the Central Government, right. Yeah, we knew that from the past event, still, but it's a nice refresher still. That's right. Many people believe the merger was the end result of a power struggle between the two. But I think they simply decided that neither side could defeat the Raptures on their own, so they decided to join, right? Okay. They played as good, they did. When that agreement was reached, the two sides each presented their conditions for the merger. What were the conditions? VTC wanted to continue the research they had conducted on the surface. So they entered into an agreement with Missilus Industry, forming the independent research institute known as MMR. Meanwhile, the United Forces of Humanity wanted to develop technology that would help humankind. So they requested that VTC share its miraculous scientific advances, right? Okay, hold on. VTC had the technology, the UFH had the manpower and political power. Yeah, so that's why they realized they couldn't defeat these Raptors on their own. Let's join forces for this instead. Okay. Why did they never answer Jasuian? We need to continue. So the conditions were VTC wanted to continue the research they had conducted on the surface, which is all their scientific knowledge and all that shit, right? Okay. So they entered into agreement with Missilus Industry, forming the independent research institute known as MMR. This is where MMR stems. Okay. Okay, so MMR is independent. That is true. Is MMR truly independent then? Meanwhile, United Forces of Humanity wanted to develop technology that would help humankind, so they requested the VTC to share its miraculous scientific advances. They wanted that, okay. Technology that would help humankind? Yes. There were many more conditions besides those. But those are the two biggest ones I'm able to mention at the moment. The others under contract, apparently, okay. Also, when representatives from each party gathered, the following statement was added to the agreement. This agreement has been made under the supervision of the Veiled Order, a squad that exists to serve as witness to contract. The Veiled Order. Okay. Should either of the two parties violate any of the aforementioned terms, yeah, her squad, yeah, they may be suppressed by force. Ooh. Yeah, that's their contract. Okay. The snow crane has been here since the Ark's inception, essentially. Yeah. This agreement has been made under the supervision of Veiled Order, a squad that exists to serve as witnesses to the contract. Should either of the two parties, the VTC or the UFH, violate any of the aforementioned terms. Okay. They may suppress by force. Okay, she would go Zhongli on their asses, yeah. They may be suppressed. That's why she was asking about the Ark stuff.
Ooh.
Wait, were you there when this agreement was made? Yes. I was there both to witness the agreement and to observe that the contract is upheld. That was one of the many reasons I remained underground until now. That makes a lot of sense, though. Okay. I see.
They're enforcers, yeah.
In regards to one of those technologies that would help humankind,
It's us, isn't it?
you may have heard me refer to someone as you-know-who earlier. They offered themselves up as a test subject in exchange for getting MMR to begin a particular research project.
Uh-huh.
Project AD, the very same one you're interested in.
Someone put themselves as a test sub. Okay, you know who's been sending out those letters. They offered themselves up as a test subject in exchange to getting MMR to begin this research project, which we basically come from, Project AD. Okay.
God Emperor from Warhammer?
Santa?
Anderson?
They offer themselves as test subjects in exchange for getting MMR to begin a particular research project. We do share the same blood as Anderson, right? We learned that. We learned that very early on in the story. Same blood type, obviously. He was able to donate to us. Oh, fucking hell. It wouldn't be Anderson because of how much he hates VTC for what they did. That is also true. He did go around in a rampage, too. Let me see, hold up. Very one you're interested in. Okay. Who is this person? She's probably not gonna be able to tell me, though.
Someone who dreamed of making the world a better place. They wanted the Ark to serve as the starting point for that, so they embarked on many different endeavors. Project AD was one of those.
Yeah, this is MMR, though, after the massacre of VTC, yeah.
Someone who... They wanted the Ark to serve as the starting point for that, so they embarked on many different endeavors.
So not Anderson, no. For the Anderson kills?
They merged, though. Okay.
AD, Anderson, Daddy.
Project AD was one of those. Also, I just thought of one more thing connected to Project AD.
Okay.
You've heard it mentioned many times today.
Uh-huh. I have?
Yes. The miracle drug that extends the human lifespan.
Yeah, Evergreen.
Evergreen.
Right. You've heard it mentioned many times. Uh-huh. What's the link with that?
This person was able to get it mass-produced as a direct result of their involvement in this project.
Oh. This is not, no, that's not Oswald, no. So, Evergreen is related to Project AD.
They were really a great person.
They were a great person?
Not only did they kickstart Project AD, but even the contract that you helped me wrap up today was one of the many good things they did for the Ark.
By what you mean, they established the foundation you've been talking about.
Yes. In order to care for children who had lost their parents before entering the Ark, this person used their own wealth and built this foundation.
So... Okay, wait, because my mind needs to wrap... It does sound like Oswald, bro, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time... Heard it mentioned many times before. Okay, so this person offered themselves up as a volunteer, as a test subject, I should say. Right. Yeah, to get MMR to start that research project AD. And because of that, Evergreen has that link to it. Okay. The Foundation started the arc's closing. Oswald only true. Did Oswald have the same type as Anderson? I don't think we ever found that one out. I don't think we did. Same person was able to get this thing mass produced as a direct result of the involvement of this project, so Evergreen's related to Project AD. Okay. This person used their own wealth and built this foundation. However, they wanted to prevent the children from taking things for granted and becoming wasteful. And they were concerned the money could fall into the wrong hands, which would prevent the children from getting the support they needed. To this end, the foundation made a contract with me. And had the children send me letters every year recording the changes in the Ark, enabling you to step in if you saw that funds were being misused. Precisely. This person you're talking about sounds like a really good person. They were. They're not around anymore. They devoted everything they had to making the world better, to making it good. Others may think differently, but that's what I believe. So, to describe Project AD, I would say it was one of several foundation stones this person laid to build a good world. I hope you can think of it the same way for now. They're just saying they. She's not saying he or she. Part of the foundation of a good world, huh? Yeah, that explains the title of the event. Someday, I'm sure you'll learn the whole truth about this project. Someday is taking a sweet-ass time, I'm not gonna lie. Damn. Right, someday, yeah, taking a sweet-ass time. Yes. Someday needs to be sooner, yeah. I'm sure of it. Can I ask you one last thing? You can ask me more than one last question. Can you tell me who this person is that we've been talking about? Of course I can. You have a name? Of course I can. To put it in terms of your job, they are the boss, high up on the ladder. Can I get a name? To put it in terms of the arc in which we live, they are the Commander-in-Chief. Anderson's boss. The big cheese, right? The big one. It's the big guy. The Commander-in-Chief. The head honcho. It's the head honcho. Have we ever met the head honcho? No, right? The boss of our boss. That motherfucker's still alive. We have not met him. No, but she keeps saying they were. But I don't know why she keeps saying they were. Oh. I need to meet this big honcho, bro. He was mentioned once. Yeah, we have never seen him, her, or they. Okay. I need water. Holy fuck, man. Is the contract not even really the gender? Maybe. Okay. The Commander-in-Chief? Yes. So, the Commander-in-Chief really does exist. Honestly, I thought it might actually just be a title with no person behind it. It's quite natural that you would think that way. They are currently unable to meet with anyone. They're currently unable to meet with anyone. Ah, so that's why those letters said they couldn't come. What's going on with them? Yes,
That's also why they wrote so many letters in advance. And why I was the one to deliver them.
I presume any other details about them are confidential?
Correct. For the time being, what I can tell you is, at this very moment, while you and I are speaking, the Commander-in-Chief is continuing to sacrifice for the Ark. They're sacrificing for the Ark, huh? That's everything I'm able to tell you. She makes it seem like he's like in house, not house arrest, but like on a life support. Because if he was able to have Evergreen produce, be mass produced, maybe he was. Okay, that's very specific wording. Yeah. Life support, brain and jar. Yeah, because she says at this very moment, like that he's not allowed to meet up with anyone. They are currently unable to meet with anyone. And they're making a sacrifice to the Ark. They're currently sacrificing to the Ark. Commander-in-Chief is the source for our commander's consort gene. Probably the cow producing every... Maybe. Brain jar prob doesn't have a body. Could be powering the supermassive core. Fucking hell. Maybe playing Honor of Kings World when it comes out. I'm not sure. I'd have to check if I have the time. Like to a machine in coma. That's very... Yeah, it could be anything, honestly. Maybe he is the source of Evergreen. Imagine. That's everything I'm able to tell you. Was that helpful at all? Girl, you giving me a lot of info that no one else would give me, so that's something. We gotta thank her, man. Yeah, it helped a lot. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Not now. I think I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. They weren't easy questions, so I appreciate you answering them as best as you could. Well then. Do you mind if I ask you one thing as well, friend? You have a question for me? Yes, there's something I'm curious about as well. Okay. I'd like you to answer it honestly. What is it? The more we get answers, the more questions arise, yeah. She's gonna ask us about the Ark, isn't she? In your opinion, yeah, do you think the Ark is becoming a better place? That wasn't what I was expecting you to ask. Oh, really? After spending the whole day walking around the Ark and hearing Sarah and Oliver's answers with all their stories of the past, I found myself wanting to know what you think. It's not quite there yet, but I do think it's becoming a better place. Honestly, I don't think it's moving in the right direction. I don't. You said, yeah, it's becoming a better place. If I go, it's becoming a better place, it's because we're doing something to try. Yeah, it also depends on what specifically of the Ark she wants to know. Yeah. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understood the old Oliver in the hospital bed, what he said about the Ark, and I definitely understood the middle-aged woman, the reason as to why they said yes and no, you know? The wording is important, yeah. It's a personal opinion and no right answer. Yeah, I honestly, at the moment, right now, no, given the situations. Yeah, the world around us? Commander... It's better. But if it's just Ark, no. And no, yeah, no, exactly. And knowing what we know, option 2 makes the most sense. Okay, I kind of want to come back. This is the last, okay, what else? Is this the last stage? I'm going to pick 2 because I feel 2 for me.
but I do want to come back and see what option 1 says. So no one tell me what option 1 is before I even come back. It is? All right, so we're going to come back and I'm going to pick that second option to see what she says, but I'm going the second one. Yeah. Judges 6OCG people, I done so many bad things. Yeah. Still defeated Chief Commander. No. Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're going to come back and see what number 1 is, but no one's tell me what number 1 is. I'm coming back. I'm coming back to this right after. Okay? Yeah, both are applicable. It just depends on what exactly we're talking about here. Honestly, I don't think it's moving in the right direction.
Why do you think that?
There are certainly many good people in the Ark.
But as Sarah said, it's still full of discrimination, hatred, and selfishness.
I've seen far too many people die because of it.
No matter how hard good people try, they can't save everyone. I do like that. That's true. That's why I think the people of the Ark need to recognize the state it's in and make an effort to move in a different direction.
I see.
I appreciate your answer.
What about you? Yeah, what do you think?
Me?
Well, I like the way he answered that, yeah.
Before I came to the Ark, I saw many people on the surface who lost their families due to war. Or friends. Most people were sad. But today, I got to see the Ark not through letters or television.
She's gonna say it's looking better.
But with my own 2 eyes, I got to see a lot of different people. People still suffer and grieve because of illness, accidents, and the loss of life, but there was also a child who cried over a lost teddy bear, then smiled again when it was found.
She's looking at like the bigger, like the happy parts of it. Okay, I see what she's doing. She's very mom, yeah.
And families who gathered together to shop and eat together, and everyone was just living their lives. I think the fact that people can now live ordinary lives is an indication that the world has already been moving in the right direction.
That's true, yeah. It brings hope and sees the best in worlds, yeah.
And the reason people were able to reclaim a semblance of normality...
No, Crane looks at me.
Is thanks to the sacrifices of good Nikkes and good people like you, friend.
Oh,
my God. So, I think everything will be alright. No matter what kind of place the Ark may be now, good people will continue striving to create and maintain a good world. And the world will keep moving in a better direction. I also believe you will stand at the center of it all. Because you're a really good person.
I'm really not.
You can see now that I only helped you because there were things I wanted to ask.
Oh, is that what was bothering you earlier?
There.
Another head pat! No, not head pat, backpack. Okay. So Crib pats my back.
Tell me, when you first took me to the train station, or when you comforted the child who lost her teddy bear, was that all because you wanted to ask about your past?
Well...
Also, who says a good person can't have their own motives? Having your own desires and hopes doesn't make you a bad person. What matters is what you choose to do with those feelings, how you act. I told you before, nothing in this world is only natural. In the end, it all comes down to the choices we make. So, I think you're a good person, friend. And I'm certain that the future you're working to create will become the good world that I dream of.
Oh my God, I love her! God, I love her. Talk about pressure.
Oh, I didn't mean to make you feel stressed. Not every choice I make will necessarily be for the sake of a better world. I'm only trying to protect what matters to me. Then how about this? I'll watch over you.
Are you proposing we enter into a contract?
No. We don't need to enter into any contract or make any promises. I just want to observe. To see the world you create. That'll give me my answer, I think, about the direction the world you build will take. and whether it will be the good world that I dream of.
Oh my god. Does that mean you won't be staying underground anymore? This has been your daily affirmation brought to you by Snow Crane. I love her, bro. I really do. Oh my god. She's amazing.
You won't be able to observe from down there. I suppose that's true.
All right then. Watch over me.
Yeah.
But only after you've experienced the arc for yourself, not through letters or a TV screen. Once you've done that, let's talk again. We can discuss whether the world is becoming a better place.
Are you worried that I've been underground for too long? See? You really are a good person, friend. You've grown up to be such a nice boy.
Oh, she's stroking that cheek now. She is so mother damn. Holy crap. I think I'm starting to get used to being treated like a child. You like it. That's why you've been liking it. You just wanted to deny it. Who doesn't like a little bit of praise, man? Shit. Yeah, who doesn't like a little bit of praise? He just didn't want to freaking, what's it called? Admit it. God.
All right, it's settled. I won't stay underground anymore.
Okay, good.
I'll live here in the Ark and watch you with my own eyes.
Snow Crane smiles brightly.
Let's talk again someday, all right?
Good world, the end. I love her. I fucking love her. This is the same one we just did, right?
Whee!
Yeah, okay. I need to check the other thing, the other option. So, hold on. I don't have the fast mode. From 2 plus 2. 2 by 2. Hold on. Whee! Who's in my coffee? Get! Hold on. I just want to get to the part. Come on. Ask the question. Okay. Wait to me. Oh yeah, hard mode is on Wednesday, right? Yeah. Also, hold on. I still have this open. My fault. Close that. There we go. That's a lot of question of who we are. Yeah, like who the hell are we now? Wednesday, right? Okay. So who's in Kofi? That was Kofi, right? Before I go into the other option here. Bro, like, goddamn. She gave us answers, but fuck the questions that just rose from that now. I will say, compared to like everyone else, whenever we're asking questions, she has given us more information so far. Yeah. And I'm grateful that she literally took the time to look into her contract to see what she could say to us. You know? We have even more questions now, yeah. We have a mom now, not even a mommy, just straight up mom, not that I'm complaining. Hi, Nash Dash, welcome in. You're right. Welcome in, welcome. Commander Davro, what are you doing? You won for the first special recruit pack and getting a couple extra pulls for the wonderful Snow Crane. Thank you so much for the $20. You didn't have to. Why are you guys so sweet? What the heck? Thank you. I'll go ahead and do that then. Thank you. You did not have to. You are very sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my god. We'll do that afterwards then. Thank you so much, man. My god. What am I gonna do with you guys? The heck? Now my commander has taken care of. She needs to be taught the ways of the modern world. She does, yeah. Alright. I ended up picking 2, right? Okay, let's see what she says with 1. It's not quite there yet, but I do think it's becoming a better place. Why do you think that? The Ark certainly still has many problems, but I agree with what Oliver said. I've received help from many good people around me,
And there are people striving to make the world better, like the commander-in-chief. I see. So while the Ark may not be the best place as of now, I think as long as people keep trying, it will get there eventually. Okay. Welcome, love this character. She's so amazing. Like Shifter brings us all the time. Yeah, she's so good, man. Thank you so much, Commander Devereaux. I see. I appreciate your answer. Alright, does she say the same thing? Me? Well, let me see. Before I came to the Ark, I saw many people on the surface. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Okay, no change, honestly. I like both answers, though. Because, honestly, there wasn't really a correct answer or yes or no on that one. Yeah. I'ma say this. 10 out of 10 event for me. It was shorter, on the shorter end, obviously, but it gave us lore for Commander, and we were expecting lore for Commander sometime soon. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, it was a really good event. Two sides of the same coin, because Commander goes through some point for both. That's what I meant, like, when I first encountered the choice. That's why I said, like, it's a little of both, depending on what you're asking specifically. 10 out of 10 for Headpats alone, that too, yeah. She doesn't judge, yeah, which I like that about her. Oh my god. Imagine this connects with 3.5 anniversary. I mean, majority of these events and side quests and all that stuff gets connected to side anniversary. At this point, anyone that says that NIKKE does filler events, I'm sorry to tell you, no. It may seem like a filler event from the outside, but most likely in story, you might be getting some very important lore. Exactly. Phantom Thief. Going on lore events this year. They are. Makes me really excited. The next chapters may have some more Commander lore. Filled with emotional distress. Yeah. We have Mother. It hasn't been a filler event for a long while. People will argue that, for example, 2x2, but even then, we still got some lore in the 2x2 roots about, like, a little bit about Arcana, and I think a little bit about Privity, right? Mostly Arcana lore as well. Not even a mommy, just our mom, yeah. And I gotta say, the song is so fitting for her. I now understand. Pernell, you are the queen. You are the goddess for us. About the same, right? It was about the same lore for Arcana and Privity, yeah. Also, more about the school. Yeah, exactly. The song is so good, man. All right, I didn't pick this up because I didn't want to click to see what it was, but now I see what it is. Okay, let me do this challenge. Oh, it's the quick one. Oh my god, no. Good event though. I truly enjoyed it.
Can you now feel the
She had me
befitting a
thinking
king?
throughout the entire quest, like, who could this be? And now we know the Supreme Chief actually fucking exists. It's not a myth. Now my question is, when the hell are we going to see this dude? And how is he still sacrificing for the Ark? Yeah. That's a loaded statement. Who or what is the commander-in-chief? It's the fact that she's like, he currently, like, she doesn't even say he or she. They currently cannot meet with anyone. And they're still sacrificing for the Ark. How? And they're a good person. Yeah, apparently. I fear for what they have planned for chapter 45, 46, and... chapter 45, 46, and anniversary is going to be so packed. So packed. Remember that the Ark is a giant rapture, so it's probably feeding off it. Maybe? Artificial coma. That I was thinking that, like, maybe an artificial coma. Maybe they have something to do that that's connected to the core of the Ark too, and they're sacrificing something there. I don't know. The wording of that live as a human still has me asking questions or something. There's definitely something going on, yeah.
I'm just glad we finally got more info about the Supreme Commander after the little mentions of them we've gotten, and that they're potentially the new big character like Anderson or Oswald. Yeah. Yeah, because we could probably say that with Oswald, we've kind of gotten our, I guess, closure, but they can always revisit little like tidbits here and there, right? Anderson, we still gotta tackle that stuff for sure now that we know what we know. So I think it is a good pacing that now they're gonna introduce this person now, sooner or later. He's a mine of info, he is. Great event though, great event. Holy crap, I love her, man. I adore her.